Hello again. Sorry to cut that last one short. Hi. Having a beautiful day out here. I'm curious about She Legit. I've been researching it recently. My brother's swearing by it, so I'm just curious if I can get any opinions on here about it. Um, Hello again. Um, like I said, I'm curious if anyone knows about She Legit or Legit. My brother's swearing by it. I've done a little bit of research, but I'm wondering if anyone on here has maybe tried it. Any feedback or opinions on it would be awesome. So, just curious. If anyone knows about it, what it's all about. um, Never heard of it. I heard. So the only thing I learned is that it's a folic acid. I guess from the earth, and apparently it's supposed to have a lot of health benefits, but I'm not sure what exactly those benefits are. I heard it's non-epileptic, which is or an anti-epileptic. What a mouthful. So it's supposed to help with epilepsy, but I'm not sure. I like to do extensive research, especially when trying new herbs, or I guess in this case, minerals. Um, I like to really figure out what I'm getting into before I just start taking things. And that's the coffee. Hi, how are you this fine day? Hello. So, I'm ask again. Hate to be so repetitive, but does anyone know what she legit or she legit is? No, I'm definitely a loyal individual. I'm loyal to Austin. Um, nice. France sounds fun. Thank you. Eventually, maybe one day I can travel to France. One day. I have America. Good old America. Hello. Does anyone know about she legit? Um, my brother's been swearing by it, and I've done a little bit of research, but I'm curious if anyone's tried it, if there's any feedback. Nice. Brazils sound awesome too. And why when I think of Brazil, I think of a lot of waterfalls. I'm not sure why. I'm definitely uneducated in that one. I'm from America, good old America. I'm native to America. It works. Nice. I don't know what that means. Um, but I did learn Shilajit is a folic acid, and it's supposedly really good for health, and it's an anti-epileptic, so I'm curious about it. Hi, I'm from America. Where are you from? Nice. Yeah, I'm Native American. It's pretty chill here, I guess. No, I definitely am loyal to Austin. The time's nigh. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know how to check it while I'm on live. Good morning. Well, it's an individual choice, so me too. Yes, I do. Um, an individual choice for gaming. Hi. So once again, because I'm not getting any feedback about Shilajit, does anybody know about it? Folic acid. It's supposedly really good for your health. I discovered it because thank you, some monkeys, I guess, were eating it, and it was improving their life, their longevity. They were thriving. So I'm curious if anybody on here has taken it at all. Also, trying to get a new keyboard so I can play some music for you guys. I've written a musical based off the Tao Te Ching, and I'm really excited to. Um, I'm not promoting it. I'm promoting it. I'm promoting to each their own. Choice is a beautiful thing. Anyway, I wrote a musical. I'm not single. I'm dating Austin. He's on here too, so I'm tired. So you don't know him. Um, but I'd really like to play my musical for you guys when I do get my new keyboard. Hey, Serene Forest. That sounds beautiful. I definitely want to visit a rainforest one day. One of these days. Well, I learned that tobacco actually, the way what it does to your brain is, thank you, it changes the blood flow in your brain to less of an emotional side and more of a logical side. So it's kind of a coping mechanism that I'm trying to quit, but it's taking time. I'll always smoke ceremony though because that's what um, my tribe has done. So hello, happy day. But I'm gonna ask again. I definitely not a doctor. I'm just learning. I'm always learning about as many herbs as possible. That's why I'm asking about Shiwaji. I'm smoking Sonomas. Usually I smoke American Clear Black, but they don't have them at this new place that I moved to. By profession, yeah, we can be friends. Yeah, we can be friends. Too Betty. That's already. Honestly, some days I count, some days I don't. It really depends on if I'm having a rough day or not. I'm hoping when I get my new keyboard that I'll go back to playing my music instead of smoking. I don't have an Instagram, just so you know. I am very new to social media in general, so I don't really get out there. Um, I grow food at this point. I'm trying to build a food forest here. Me and my boyfriend are. I inherited this land from my late mother very recently, and so I'm trying to grow a food forest so that I can open a fruit and vegetable stand and also give out food for free because I learned at the end of the day I can't eat $1, but I can always eat an apple. What do you do for a living? Thank you. I'm trying the best I can. I'm definitely been drinking coffee. I just ran out, and probably my last cup for today. I've had a lot of coffee today. So yeah, so the cup is empty, and I'm not being a pessimist. It's just the truth. I might go get some more in a minute. We don't want to stop the live stream just to get coffee. Let me see. I don't actually usually inhale them. I'm definitely trying to cut back and stuff. Um, I would love to go to India one of these days. One of these couple days. It's on my list. I'm gonna die in Tibet because I guess it's the only place you can still be eaten by vultures. So that would be nice. Go out in style, fly away. Yeah, I understand. I stopped for a long time and I went through a lot of emotional trauma and picked it up again. And I need to get a harmonica because that's how I quit last time. I'll probably quit this time.
And the Drybeg goes on and on and on.
Sorry, can't breathe around it. Yeah, some more coffee sounds good for sure.
She
I'm not
doesn't
sure.
inhale,
I
that's
don't
just
really
an
know how to
anal
look at the time
addiction.
while I'm on a
Freudian
live stream.
states that.
I'm really new at this, so I guess I'm gonna drink some of this Pepsi. I'm not on Facebook or Snapchat. I got locked out of my Facebook account. Unfortunately. Um, yeah, the harmonica helped me quit because every time I wanted to go out for a cigarette, I'd go outside and play my harmonica. I quit for 5 years, and then I took up the habit due to some traumatic events that happened in my life. I do like fruit smoothies. I no longer have a blender. I actually lost everything, so I had to start over. But fruit smoothies are good. Um, That's funny. You know what's funny about Smeagol from Lord of the Rings? So I looked up the definition of Gollum, and actually, to Gollum is when a woman obsesses about a wedding ring, which is kind of funny, I gotta say. Um, there definitely was some sense of humor in that one, for sure, in that book writing extravaganza. I thought it was funny. Do you like fruit smoothies? What's my Gollum? Interesting. Probably cigarettes. I don't do any drugs. I'm epileptic, so if I tried to do anything like that, I'd probably end up killing myself. So, well, I guess I'm not supposed to say that online, but that's the truth. So I can't, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, unfortunately, gotta say, haven't really had those experiences. Yeah, it happens. I'm glad you like fruit smoothies too. What's your favorite kind of fruit smoothie? No, cannabis actually makes me kind of paranoid. I have tried it because I got um, my doctor actually prescribed me CBD therapy. Ooh, beets and blueberries sound good. Yeah, well, I mean, don't get me started on that one. No, so my epilepsy is actually a genetic condition. Um, yeah, he's out in the woods over there. Mango and pineapple sounds good. Usually I play my music for donations. That's why it's in the poll. I'm just trying to get a new keyboard. I'm like $50 short of a new keyboard. As soon as I get that, I'll be playing my music again. And there's a few venues around here I can play at. I just recently lost everything due to an illegal eviction. But usually I play my music. I've heard that a little bit, but I also have learned that certain psilocybin crosses the blood-brain barrier, which can cause more seizures. But epilepsy is a very interesting condition because it really depends on how you have it, what's causing it. There's a lot of different things that can go into it. It can be something in the brain, it can be genetic, it can be a hormonal thing even. And what's interesting about epilepsy too is that when EMPs started being experimented on, the rates of people with epilepsy went way up. I actually usually play music in venues, at least when I have bodyguards, because it gets a little nerve-wracking without them. Um, so, I used to, actually, at one point in time. I used to actually have 3 jobs, but due to the epilepsy, I keep losing jobs. I kind of have to be my own boss at this point because I can't stay on a schedule. Because if I have a seizure, I can't call in. I can't do anything, actually. Sometimes I have to relearn everything I've ever learned, so I can be out for months. So even though I have worked very hard in my life and I've worked several different kinds of jobs, um, nothing is stuck because I've been fired multiple times for the epilepsy, even though that's illegal too. But it's really hard to fight for your rights when you can't afford it, right? And especially when you can't remember either. It's a genetic condition, so I've had it since I was 4. It went away until I was 19 and then came back. It's when I have grand mal seizures, so I seize the day and flip out. Not to make light of it, but when things get dark enough, a little humor can go a long way.
I have another cigarette.
I'm supposed to be able to be employed, but unfortunately, a lot of places have fired me for missing work due to epilepsy. And like I said, I have to relearn everything, and so sometimes I've been out for months. And they'll find different reasons why they're firing me, but keep getting fired or laid off or let go or whatever. So I am trying to get disability, but also when I have problems, once again, I have to relearn everything again. And so this has been a little bit easier to just honestly ask for help when I need it. And I'd rather give something back. Yes, I actually bit the tip of my tongue off. It doesn't, I used to be able to lick my nose. Now I can't. It took me a long time to relearn how to enunciate things. But I've been pretty hard to the point where it's shorter. So not fun. I don't have taste buds. So on the bright side, I can eat incredibly spicy foods with no problem. I see. Well, I mean, I've been working on the disability, but my mother passed away. I just moved to this land with my father, and it's been helpful. We had to start from scratch. We didn't even have running water when my brother and my dad got here, so we really had to start over with everything. I've had several rentals. I've been a pretty good renter, and everything just kind of fell apart on my birthday, but it ended up being pretty good. Yeah, exactly, but Larry said it really intense. I missed interviews because I had forgotten them because I have short-term memory loss. And then talking on the phone hasn't been easy when my tongue's healing. So it all adds up after a while. And that's why I'm grateful to Austin for giving me a line, even though I never thought I'd be doing anything like this. Yeah, I don't even know where to look for a lawyer. So, but I can attempt. They've denied me several times, actually, even when I've shown that I've lost jobs over it and stuff. And it was honestly, it's been a lot of paperwork, and after repeating myself multiple times, it gets really tough to try. And then, like I said, with the memory issues, I forget appointments. And then when I bite my tongue, I can't talk on the phone. So I'm not giving up completely, but I definitely have just tried other means of income. Um, I played shows and stuff, live shows. Maybe you recognize me from one of those. I played a bunch of shows. I had like 6 different venues I was playing at where I used to live um, before my car broke down and I wasn't able to make it to things anymore. Yeah, it can take years. So in the meantime, I'm hoping I can just hopefully, with the help of donations, get a new little keyboard and start doing my music again, because I did have to leave everything in California. But yeah, I keep hearing that if I could actually get through the documents. Maybe you can help me out, Vendel. I literally need somebody to write and speak for me in order to really, really get there. I'm going to need somebody to basically hold my hand through it. That's what I've learned. So it might be easier when you have a reliable memory. I don't know if you do, but it might be easier when you don't. In the middle of something you're trying to put together, just, have a seizure and forget everything you were doing. Have to start from scratch. I've had to learn the ABCs and, how to even zip up my sweater about 20 or 30 times now. But it gets easier every time. It's just gets really foggy for a while. But anyway, back to my first question though. Does anybody know what Shhytshow is? Because I heard it's an I'm hoping to find some social workers. I did just move though, so I was barely reaching out in the place I was living at. So I don't really know where to look. Yeah, she's sleeping. And I'm drinking Pepsi. Probably isn't helping, but it's my left hand, and I'm not buying it again for a while because, as much as I like caffeine, it's all the sugars. It's really not helping. So, but yeah, good times. It's such a beautiful day today. My brother gave me this sweater. He keeping warm. Yeah, Sheila G. Does anybody know about it? Because my brother's swearing by it, and just trying to get as much research as I can before I actually give it a shot. Alright, that's the last Pepsi. I've been drinking it for a while. Honestly, sugar really messes with me usually. Beautiful. That's good to hear. Yeah, well, unfortunately online too. I can only do so much reading online. Actually, this has been quite the sin of me being able to read comments and stuff, because I am getting stronger and eating pretty healthy for the most part, lots of oils. So hopefully I can get strong enough to actually read online. Even when I did my college online, I had to have everything switched to audio files. But, I'm a determined individual. If I can do it if I can, make a living without Social Security, I'd rather do that. But if I can't, hopefully I can figure out how to get through that. I thought me to make this whole live stream about my epilepsy, though. It's part of my life and not all of it. I will say it's nice to not be afraid to talk about it. I used to be. So it's nice to be able to actually speak up about my experience and what I've been going through. Yeah, it is a nice, cool, sunny fall day here. It's really beautiful. I'm really enjoying it. Well, so has anyone ever tried Sheila G? Has it worked for you? You have tried it. That sun's getting bright. Yeah, that's true. If I can find a way or somebody to help me, just walk me. If I can find some kind of lawyer that can actually walk me through the process from start to finish, I'd do it. Honestly, I would just need a lot of help, to be honest. I guess Sheila G. The research I did, it's a fulvic acid, and apparently it helps to thrive. But don't quote me because I am in the very beginning learning process of it, so I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Yeah, I am hoping to be able to order a keyboard today so that I can play you guys some music, not just talk your ear off. Would be nice. It helps with just thriving in general. And I guess it's anti-epileptic, so it can help with epilepsy, I guess. Don't quote me. Like I said, I'm just barely learning myself. That's why I thought I'd ask you guys. I guess some monkeys were eating it somewhere, and it was helping them thrive and get really strong. And so scientists decided to investigate, and that's what they found. And now it's like a regular mineral supplement that people take. I just haven't taken it, and I don't know enough about it. I do not. I used to have a little bit of Bitcoin, but unfortunately, when my life fell apart, I needed to use it all. So, I see. Well, maybe I'll do some more research, and we can all try and figure this out together. Huh? It's really bright right here. I'm gonna scoot over a little. Yeah, so all I know is it's a fulvic acid. Well, it's time to maybe wake Austin up and get another cup of coffee. So hopefully, maybe we'll see you on his live later today. I hope you all have a beautiful day, beautiful morning. Peace, love, and blessings. Wishing everybody the very best. And if any of you guys feel like researching Shilajit, getting back to me, I'll do my own research too, and maybe we can have a discussion about it next time. That is my father and my brother are building a little dwelling for my brother. It's pretty exciting stuff. I'll show it to you guys when it's done. Alright, well, like I said, have a lovely day, lovely morning. Keep your head up. Toodles.